Okay, welcome back to Bowser. Red coins. Ooh, I hope I remember where these red coins are. I had a note a while ago. I guess I was watching Monk TV show. It's on Amazon, so I guess sometimes when I'm bored I watch it. There's this thing that happens in some Monk episodes. They definitely rely on it more in the later seasons. But like it's hard to describe like the genre. It's like every show like this does this thing where because I was watching an episode of House. I think it was on Netflix, and they do the same thing. It was like a poker episode, and so there's this patient. There's one down there. How do I get that one? Who has this thing, whatever, he's sick, and House is trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the disease? And then I think I remember, it was so stupid. It was like, House was like, I can't figure it out, and he's talking to, like, his friend. Like, I don't know. The writing on the show is a little bit better than I gave it credit for, but how do you get that? I don't remember. So they were talking about poker, and the guy's like, I think he said something like, the ace is, he was hiding his ace. And then House was like, wait, what did you say? Did you say he was hiding his ace? And then he's like, yes, so what? And then House was like, I've got it. The ace was hiding, and that means that the tumor is cancerous or whatever. And it's like, God, it's so dumb. Why do they feel like they have to do that when they write the show? The one from Monk was like something about a walkie-talkie. I don't remember it exactly. I remember the House one better. It's like there's something about like you have a show where the main character is supposed to be really smart, and then they just have like they feel like they have to have the character have these epiphanies, like like Jimmy Neutron is similar. That's kind of funny. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh! I guess Sherlock Holmes too kind of does that. Maybe that's like the first time. I tried reading the book, and I didn't really like it. I'm not sure why. I don't remember. Like 2 years ago, I think I tried to read the Lady in Pink or whatever the first book is. Scarlet, whatever. And maybe Sherlock Holmes does that, and so now like every Monk is basically like Sherlock Holmes copy. Like he's so maybe, and like House is like a Dr. Sherlock Holmes. So that's the genre, I guess, is like Sherlock Holmes mystery kind of. And so you have this main character who's like a genius, and you have to like this is interesting. Maybe I should look into this more because I think I hit on something. The whole Sherlock Holmes thing is like deduction and making connections that most people don't see. Thinking outside the box or whatever. And so that must be where the cliche comes from. But it's frustrating when you see these other shows do it, because it's like, you don't have to. It doesn't make sense most of the time for these dumb connections. I'm sure people, I don't know, I've never heard people talk about it that much, but I'm sure people have. And recently it's not really a thing anymore. There aren't really, there's a Sherlock Holmes show on now called Elementary that I've never watched, so maybe they do it on that show. Let me up. I don't know. There's definitely must have been some kind of a parody of that. I know Community has never done it, but that's the kind of show that would do that kind of thing. Just have somebody, I don't know, just make fun of it. It's so easy to make fun of. Somebody just be like, wait, what did you just say? And then just have them say the most ridiculous connections. Bathtub. Did you just say the word bathtub? The murderer is a dog, because dogs don't like baths. I don't know. By God, Holmes, you've done it again. You've cracked the case of the dog murderer. Nope. No. Okay. That's okay. Many people don't know this, but that was the original draft of the Hounds of Baskerville. Was the dogs were the murderers? Wait, isn't that what the actual story is? No, the story is the Hounds. There's somebody gets eaten by a dog or something, but it's actually a person who makes a mold of a dog's teeth. I don't know. I forget it. I'm not good at improv stuff like that. I'm trying to come up with an improv reason. Bathtub. I came up with bathtub and dog murder. Those were my best ideas. That's why I'll never be an improviser. Oh. I don't have any coins. Oh, nice jump. That's cool how when you're far away, you sound far away. I don't know, that's a small detail that I never really appreciated. I got all the ones in Dire Doc. Huh. I gotta do the ticky-tock clock. Tick-tock, tickety-tock. I had an idea to make a video. The Owl City fan will like this if you're watching. I watched the movie Apollo 11, which is just like a documentary about the Apollo 11 with like new footage and stuff, which is pretty cool. And Adam Young did a score called Apollo 11. I thought it would be cool to cut some scenes of that movie and put his music over it. and maybe post it on the Reddit. To maybe improve my editing skills. It takes so long. Let's just, I don't know. Where is that swamp? Jump, 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 jump. No! Mario. You cocky son of a gun. You had to show off. Would have made that jump if you didn't have to do your stupid show off after your backflip. Okay, here we go. Nope. That wasn't it. It's too fast. Jump. That's how you do it. I had notes, but I can't really look at them right now. Oh, I got a text. I do this thing at church where I help with like the AV stuff, the recording, and I'm not very good at it, but they don't have anybody else to do it. They have like a couple old guys and I help them like run the camera and record the service, and then they post it online and they run it on like the public broadcasting or whatever. Okay, oh, over there, it's gotta be. And like 5 people at home watch it. I don't really enjoy doing it, to be honest. I don't know, I do feel like if I didn't do this thing, I wouldn't go to church, and I like that I'm a person who does go to church. It feels good. I don't know, just have something you do every Sunday morning. It just feels good. I imagine it's kind of like what people feel like when they go work out or something. It's just like, I hate exercising, but like it's probably somebody who does exercising it's like a similar thing. Like get up early on Sunday and go to the gym, get up early on Sunday and go to church. It feels good. I don't know. Even though, yeah, I mean, like I don't talk to anybody there or anything. Where is this gosh darn thwomp? I can't find it. The camera isn't helping. This is a good panorama here. Okay, I have to go up higher. So yeah, the guy at church just texted me. He's like, I'm not on the schedule this week, so he's like, we're gonna be there. I think that's what he said. I feel kind of bad because he's a really nice old guy. And he always asks me to go to lunch after. And I usually say, I mean, whenever he asks me, I always say yes. But it's a tough jump. It's a tough jump. Okay, got it. He takes me to like this place out in Pennsylvania that he likes, and he like knows the owner. And so it's like a 40-minute car drive, and I'm like, ooh, this is a long time to be in a car with somebody. It's never really awkward because he's like, he likes to talk a lot, which is helpful. It means I don't have to. Get up, Mario. That's a tough old jump there, huh? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, oh. Okay, I think I want to get to start before I end today. Ooh, what? Okay, I think this is slower, so I just need to be a little bit slower. Right? It's like, no, it doesn't look that slow. That's one thing that's kind of interesting about social anxiety. For me, my experience, it's like, I don't know, you'd think I wouldn't like to be around people who talk a lot, because I don't like to talk a lot, so it's like, well, maybe you wouldn't like to be around those kind of people. But it's the opposite. Like, people who talk a lot are good, because it means I don't have to talk, and I'm not good at talking, and I don't like doing it, because, whoops. I definitely can't have it be stopped, but would like it to be a little bit slower. So, I don't know, I just think that might be interesting. It's a little counterintuitive to think that the worst thing is when, like, other people get self-conscious, like, when you're not talking, they think, oh no, am I, like, not interesting? Am I boring? And then they'll say something like, hey, you're not talking that much. You know, that's kind of weird. Let's talk about that. And that's the worst. Because it's something that I'm self-conscious about, and I don't like talking about it. So when you bring it up, it's like, oh, I don't like myself. Stop making me think about myself. But people who like talking a lot, they never say that kind of stuff. They always think of something to talk about, which is great. That's the worst. It's like you make people feel bad for not talking. Or when you're not talking, other people get self-conscious, and then you feel like a bad person because you made them feel that way. If I was just able to talk a little bit more, I could give them something and be like, yeah, what you're saying is interesting. But I'm not, and so they're kind of already self-conscious, and they're like, I suck. And then they kind of are like, well, it's not my fault. You're not talking to me, so, like, let's talk about that. And then sometimes it can get, like, aggressive. Not really. Kind of passive-aggressive. Confrontational. Not really. They can seem annoyed or angry when you're not talking. I had another note about The Office. When you're younger, I don't know. I feel like you look at Michael Scott and you're like, he's a loser or whatever. Like that's not the right word. He's stupid or incompetent. I mean, that's kind of the way that he's written. Okay, we're gonna do this. I can remember getting to this swamp when I was a kid, so it can't be that hard. When I get, the older I get, I feel kind of bad for him, because he is, like, at the expense of, like, doing a bad job and, like, getting fired. He's trying to make the workplace fun. I guess maybe just because I have my job and, like, it's not a fun job. I appreciate, like, what he's trying to do. He's trying to be kind of fun and make work funny. The other employees aren't like into it because he's not really that funny, and he can be kind of like sexist and racist a bunch when in his efforts. And so the office can't be like, I mean, it's not funny to be sexist, so, but he's trying, and I feel kind of bad. Because I never try that much, and like, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't really remember why my note, what my note was about. Yep, I knew that was gonna work. Okay, we're okay. That triple jump is so tough to get down. One thing that I wrote down a while ago about my trip, I think this was the last thing I wrote down. My sister-in-law, when we were on vacation, she mentioned one day that she like had a dream about me. Oh, that like I had a stroke or something. And I was kind of interested. She didn't really say anything more than that. Yes, got it. Okay. I was interested to know more about that dream because she doesn't really know me at all. I mean, even less than my brother or my parents do. Okay, this does feel a little bit slower. I'm interested to know, like, what people think of me who don't know me at all. She was saying that in the dream I had a stroke, but like I was laughing. So maybe she thinks like I laugh a lot. That's interesting. Ah. Am I close to the swamp? What the heck am I doing? I don't see him. He's gotta be up higher. I remember liking this level a lot when I was a kid. Because it's like, it's really hard to get up to the top, and like you keep falling. And what they do is they put stars, the beginning stars at the bottom. So you, oh, there he is. Okay. And so once you get up to this top point, you're like, oh wow, I didn't even know it went up this high. Like I never, it's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle to get up here too. Don't fall. So like sometimes you don't even know that it goes up this high, and it's, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Ooh. I need to get on the clock thing. Okay, no. Okay, I thought you could jump on top of that. Where's the clock thing? Is it coming? I think you have to get on it. Can't look. Oh, here it comes. Is this it? Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh. No. Where is it? Oh, it's coming. Ah! No. I guess I am curious just to know how other people perceive me, what they think about me. Oh. Okay. Just because I know nobody really knows me that well, so it would just be like surface level stuff. But even that would be super interesting to me. There we go. We've got it. Oh, whoa. Ugh, I almost blew that. Yeah. Do I have all the stars? Alright. I got a subscriber today, so It's a good day. Don't base your days. Don't base if you had a good day on whether or not you get a subscriber. That's a bad idea. Okay, I guess I'm done for today. Oh, let's look. So that's one 100 coin mission, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 more 100 coin missions. And then 8 more secret stars. I guess that sounds right. I did Rainbow Ride? I finished all of them. Good for you. I've never played this game all the way through, I don't think. Maybe on DS. But yeah, when I was a kid I did beat it. But it was like over the course of 8 years or something. And I remember like the point I beat it was like a big moment. I talked about that. Like I went to see my brother and I was like, I did it, I got the 100 coin on Hazy Maze Cave or whatever was the hard one. And he was like, yeah, whatever. It's a kid game. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I banked like 10 episodes today, which is crazy. What am I gonna do with all those episodes? Maybe I should do 2 a days. I'm sad. I have another week until I play again. Okay. See you tomorrow.